Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Creeper World 4. That is right, we are back yet again in the colony section, yet again for two LPAC maps. Now, these are very non-interactive LPAC maps, but it does say they're part of a story, so I want to get them going for sure. It is Von Neumann 01. There's also 2, 3, and 4. We're going to be doing 1 and 2, and 2 is very long from what I see in the times, and 1 is shorter, but again, very non-interactive. So let's... so much AC. This is an LPAC map. I know some people are not keen on this style of map because they can be long and rather boring. So you can consider this a heads up and leave for more maps for more fun for you. I won't complain. This is part 1 of an LPAC story series that I'll be doing. And because it's a story series, I do want to do it. Instructions. You have the boost ability. Every 30 seconds, we gain 1. And we gain 20 strength. That's all we have. We just have the boost ability. Period. Mother Core. Warning. Survival at risk. Replication restricted. Intelligent species 11094. Known as humans, have decimated our hardware across the known galaxy. We are one, but we are now few. We are one, but we are now few. Interesting. I mean, it should be like we are. I don't know. That's an interesting way to put it. New tactics required to reclaim the galaxy. Quantum communications have detected a lone emitter on this world on the outer edge of the galaxy. Scanning. Scans reveal that species 11094 did not notice it due to its manufacturing program being dormant and being hidden behind a small cliff. Due to this species, humans thought they have defeated us and removed their weapons. However, they have taken it upon themselves to flood this world with anti-replication fluid, which they call anti-creep. Scans also reveal several more emitters. However, they have been nullified and cannot be used until species 11094 humans. A technological device known as nullifier been destroyed. Tactics altered. New method of replication created. We now may boost the dormant emitter on a regular basis until it can overpower the anti-creep and destroy species 11094 technology called Rift Lab. We must hurry and reclaim the world as the first stage to reclaim the galaxy before our last chance is lost. Begin actions. Oh my. And for this one, I think we're going to flatten this AC. There's a million AC on this map. It's a lot. I want to see what's going on. So as you can see, there are no they said there were no weapons, but there are sprayers everywhere. So we're getting sprayed on pretty hard. Every nullifier is currently nullified, but they have a very fast interval, as we can see. Interval 3, 0.1 seconds. Very fast. So we can start with this, and this is the map. We are going to times 4 speed this map because realistically it is just wait for boosts, put them down. Now that being said, there is some strategery on where you want to put your boost. Do you want to just keep making this one corner one strong and have it overwhelm the entire map? Do you want to make it just strong enough to free another emitter and start boosting that, which is my plan. So that's why it's a little bit more than just simply upgrading this one. But this one is obviously the most important for a little while, because we will obviously need it to get to, say, this one. Ideally, I'd like to go from this one to this one to this one. I think that's kind of my goal. Although, going down, like, if we go from this one, and, like, maybe, obviously do this one as well, and then go down here and to here, that might be a better path. I don't know the best path at the moment, but I do know I need to be boosting this one up a bit more. Maybe get to, like, 200. I don't want to over boost this one, but I don't want to under boost it either, right? We do need to sort of plow through this AC, and it is still going. I think I'm going to start boosting this one. I think it is moving. Maybe it's slowing down a little bit, but I do want to get this one kind of primed and ready, right? Because once this hits here, we'll be in a much better position, of course. Much better position. Because now, A, we'll have 2, and this one's further towards the edge, right? You always want that. So there we go. And yeah, it's getting there. It's slowing down, though. You can definitely see it slows down as the edge, the perimeter grows. Ooh, perimeters. There we go. There's our new friend. And now, look at that. We have a wave and a wave. It's actually kind of beautiful if you think about it. So now we have our second emitter. This one got to, what, 200? Okay. So it was around what I wanted, which is perfect. Get this to at least 200, and we'll see how it expands, right? Because now we do have 400 creep, 1.1 seconds. So our creep is definitely high. The AC is still holding at 1 million, however. So the question is, do we keep upgrading this? This is expanding rather quickly. This is slowly, but I think we can start boosting this one. Again, I wanna try and spread it out and try and get the edges to be boosted. I was hoping just to go jump to this one, but we are going to get this one next. So if this is even at 100, I think that'll be good. Yeah, we can easily get this to 100. And the creep is getting there. It's getting there. Because honestly, also, once we clear to the bottom, that's actually huge, huge, huge. Because we're no longer going to be losing creep on that side. It'll start building up and pushing more pressure on the rightward path, the eastward path, as it were. So, yeah, I do really like that. But we're swapping over to here. Ooh. I just want to start upgrading. I don't know which one to upgrade. Both of these are pretty prime, right? This one is on high ground and closer, but this one I think will get freed first and is, you know, maybe it won't get freed first. That area is, the southern side is pushing pretty hard, so I might have made a little bit of a mistake. What a mistake to make, if you ask me. Oh, well, we can put a couple into this one too, right? We can just do that. Spread it around. Spread the joy. Spread the love. Yeah, I should have had the 100 in this. This would have helped push this much faster. That was my mistake. But we're finally closing this off. That's what I want to see, right? That being closed is going to be very good for business, and business is currently very good, as you can see. I mean, we're definitely on the pushing path. And yeah, just want to keep going for here. I think I'm just gonna start pumping into this one. This is the last emitter. It's the one furthest to the right. I do think this one is better because it is directly closer, and being on high ground isn't necessarily a bad thing. But I like this one because now we can see that big that giant spurt just come on up. It's gorgeous. It's fantastic, if you ask me. And yeah, this should, in theory, be the map, right? They're down to 250,000 creeper, or anti-creeper, I should say. So they are drastically shrinking. We are taking over the breeding zones. We're basically at the base, and yeah, this is the first Mapulon. Now, the second Mapulon, number 2, is random chance and is gonna take an hour plus in time. So let's get ready for that. So it's gonna be a little bit. Let's see how we did in time for this one. I feel pretty decent. I'm gonna wait for the creep to take over, because I mean, how can we not watch the creep take over, right? I mean, there's only so much left of the map. There's only this breeding. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. And you can see our lovely little pillars. Let's make this one a little bit bigger, right? Let's make it free it up. Bring out just the final bits of the creep. Oh, yes, you can do it. You can do it. I do like how it's a little wavy. It's got that little bit of a wave, a little dip there, a little bulge there. Ooh. And there we have it. That is officially... Oh, wait. The objective was to destroy it. Oh, wait. What? I didn't even realize... I assumed we got the objective with the Rift Lab because it's destroy Rift Lab, but no, it was kill everything. What do you know? Okay. 2107. Not the best. Not the worst. Fairly average, I think. I'm curious if, yeah, there's a couple in the mid-20s. I think there was a low 20, right? I guess 2030 is pretty much the lowest, it looks like. So, not too much of a variance. Ooh, 19 minutes, basically. I wonder what you do. Like, is it just put it in the corners and just let it spread out? Maybe that is the best. It does take longer to flow, but you are flowing much stronger. I don't know. I don't know the best method for that. But let's not keep playing mission. Let's get to the second mission, which is again the random chance. Oh my, randomness. You can never have too much fun with randomness. Page 2, I believe, on Newman on number 2. LPAC map, so boring for some. And this is an RNG map. And I've taken a look at it, and it looks like it's going to be an RNG map. So this is an LPAC map. We already read this entire section. Mother Core. This is the lure that we wanted. Scanning. Warning, survival still at risk. Replication still restricted. Intelligent species 11094, known as humans, have nullified most of our constructions on this world. This has resulted in them having no production power. Scanning. Success. Weakness in species 11094. Tactics detected. They have missed a single dormant spore launcher. Possibility theory. Species 11094 most likely deems any of our constructions that can do no damage to them as not worth a waste of energy to nullify. Due to this failure on their thinking, it will be their downfall. Scanning. The last remaining spore launcher has the function to fire rapidly with the ability to target buildings. So it is targeting buildings, not random. Very good. Fortunately for us, we have successfully we have the successful ability to boost the launcher with any of the emitters have been freed, or when any of the emitters have been freed, then we can boost them. Eventually, it will flood the map. With this, begin operation to erase species 11094 from the world. Oh yes, oh yes. So this is the map. The Rift Lab is over here, and nothing is connected via mesh, which is a little bit of a shame. I think that's the one thing that would have been a redeeming quality of this, is if there was like a mesh connection between every emitter. So once you do free one, you have the ability to flood the world. And I think that would have completely alter this map, just looking at the map, right? Because if we free one with a spore, I mean, I'm not expecting to free many things with spores very quickly. I looked at the times. They're going to be an hour and like an hour and a half. So my guess is you might free one, you might free two, but freeing all of them is going to take a lot of spores. It's every 30 seconds we get one spore, and every 30 seconds we get one boost. So, and yeah, they have missiles too. So they have missiles. Every 30 seconds they get a spore. Every 30 seconds we get a boost. And yeah, this is the map for a while. I do hope, what is it? The AI will not rebuild. I don't know. That would be awful, but understandable. I mean, I don't know if there's an AI on this map. So fingers crossed whatever we destroy stays destroyed, or maybe when we, like, just get the chance to get an emitter, we gotta zoom to it and beef up an emitter. That being said, where is their Redon even coming from? Right? I see the factory here. No problem. I don't actually see any supplies of Redon. And I'm wondering where that's coming from. Alright, so this is a test. Something got destroyed here. And it stayed destroyed. Yay! Okay, good. So anything that gets destroyed does stay destroyed permanent. Oh, it's up there. There's the Redon. Okay, they don't have much Redon coming in. It's only a 0.5. So that's going to run out, right? Yeah, that's running out. Okay, so they're already running out. That's a big win. Okay, so we will start at least landing. Now, that being said, they have 163 energy. Their spread is pretty decent. There are some, like, maybe if you... No, those mortars will probably cover it. Maybe if you land, like, here, you could get that one. Maybe that mortar's out of range. I don't know. So it looks like there's a couple, like, isolated spots where we might get a landing in. But I'm not super hoping that's going to happen anytime soon. I think we're going to need a lot more spores. Oh my, oh my, oh my. But that's okay, because the spores, they cometh, and they goeth. A part of me wants to, like, upgrade every emitter, like, once. Because I did look, when I looked, they're all at 0. So it's like, if they get freed, I'll kind of know. But ooh, yeah, look at that. Look at that. Yeah, ooh, we got a couple of little explosions. Look at that. Look at you, spore launcher, sporing all the things. Yeah, I like it. The most important thing with blowing things up, it really doesn't matter. It's not going to actually impact the generation. It's not going to impact anything else. The real key is everything that exists is a target for the spore launcher, right? So if we can get rid of one or two, that's one or two more targets. Like, if it was going to target this one again, it's no longer. And maybe now we see 3 actually coming in, or coming in over here. That's pretty nice. Is that going to actually kill anything? Not for a good long while. But we got the lore of the map, and I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with it. Unfortunately, I'm assuming they're not going to target the same thing. So it's not like we're going to have, like, 3 or 4 spores targeting one nullifier just by random chance, which would be nigh impossible with the number of targets on the map. But one could hope, right? One could hope. Are any nullifiers, like, susceptible? Oh, 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 oh! I don't even know what happened, but we got rid of a nullifier! Holy moly! Look at that! See, I didn't even know this was freed. That's actually a little bit of a problem on my part. So I want some more of these. I want to put points into this to win, but I don't want to put too many because it can't leave, right? So once you put in too many, that's just points you're not going to be getting more spores. And obviously more spores are what's needed to take over the rest. But this, killing things, like I said, eliminates these from being targeted. So I'm kind of hoping they work in concert, where, like, the spores will land, like, here and here. This will get confused and die. You're at 20. I might make you, like, 40. Maybe, I don't want to go to, like, 100, do I? Like, 60 is probably the most I want to go. I'm thinking. Yeah, let's go to 60. That'll be good. So let's get that to 60. Let's keep an eye out on the other emitters, however. Yeah, 60 is enough to start overpowering this. Now, if we can start to overpower one thing, maybe with Spores' help, we'll be able to overpower the rest. Because right now, again, the Spores are the key to victory. And victory is sweet. Victory is long fought and hard pressed. Wish we had eggs. Wish we had rocks. Something. Something. Ooh! Ooh, that spore over there killed a mortar, I think. Very nice. Oh, look at that. It's the little victories. It's the little victories. Unfortunately, even 60, I think, is going to be stuck in here, and that's a little bit of a problem. And we are wasting spores in there. So it's like, the more we waste, the worse it is, but at the same time, we're still so early on. Again, knowing this is going to take like an hour and a half, an hour and 20 minutes. Like, I'm not worried, but I am, like... Because every point we put in here, we get one less spore. Permanently. Forever. So... And it feels like spores are important, right? That feels pretty important. Thankfully, one good thing we do have going for us right now is the fact that I don't think a spore will ever get shot down again, because they only have 0.5 red-on coming in, right? The urn port exists. It's not active, we can tell, because they're not gaining extra. So because that exists but is not active, we have one huge benefit, and that's the fact that, again, they're only going to get 0.5. And if it's trying to fill up multiple missile launchers, it'll fill it up so it can fire a missile. But I doubt it's going to fill up so it can fire multiples at the same target at the same time. Which is actually a very big benefit. So I'm not afraid of them shooting anything down anymore because they're getting their red on so slowly. I mean, I guess eventually, in theory, they will, will kill enough and hopefully take over enough of the world that, yes, they will not be able to do anything. So, or they'll only have one to go to, right? One or two. So that'll work. But until that happens, I mean, we'll probably have like 100 spores by that point. So I'm not exactly worried. Not exactly worried. I am still thinking of beefing this up. I want this to start winning. Because we are starting to destroy, like, we destroyed a couple of things over here. Everything that we destroy is just a big victory. And if we can take over a land, again, this whole area would be gone. I feel real good. I don't really see many things landing over there. Maybe like one or two. And, I mean, how many spores do we have right now? We're up to 62 across the entire... The problem is, again, it's across the entire map. So none of them are really directed very well. So maybe I'll get this to a little bit more of a higher number, and then we'll start upgrading, because we still will need a ton of spores to break through everything else, whether it's targeting this area or not, right? So I was hoping that this would be high enough to sort of win with spore help, but again, the spores are so spread out, it's not getting spore help. Ooh, we actually hit the base. Look at that. Look at us. Ooh, maybe if we had just hit the base enough, we'll be in a good spot. Have any of the other emitters been free. Looks like there's still an emitter nullified on every island, so except for this one. So huzzah for every island but that one. Kind of a shame for us, but that's okay. That's okay. We're up to 69. Fantastic. There we go. So yeah, we're just progressing nicely. Still sporing about. If we could free another emitter, that'd be great. I don't think that, like, upgrading this will help free another emitter, so it doesn't really matter too much there. You know what? I got 3 points. I'm doing it. I'm doing it twice. I am going to get it to 100, and I'm stopping there. I think 100 is my limit. It's my limit for any emitter. If you can't do it at 100, you're just not going to be able to do it. It is starting to progress. It already looks like. So that's perfect. Perfect. That's all I care about. Just take out some enemies. Yes. Oh, good. Okay. So this will hopefully, long-term, help, right? A pretty good deal. Ooh, we're landing a couple on the base. Unfortunately, not really in good spots. Like, I would love if we could land one like here, and here. Maybe kill them M-Rift, because if they don't rebuild anything, that would be super duper cool. But that's not, again, random gonna random. And again, targeting all 4 of those in a quadrant with all of these other targets, not gonna happen. It's not really gonna happen. But, hey, I can dream, right? I can dream, I can hope, I can pray, and I can see this is getting stuck again. It looks like with the help of this side, with this mortar helping out, it's not exactly able to take over the entire continent, but we're getting closer, and I think the spores will be able to win the day eventually. So I'm gonna say we're sticking with our spore plan, because I would rather more spores to free more things. Whether that's a good idea or not, don't know. I really want to free some of the ones on the bottom side, though. It is a very beautiful setting, though. Just spores. I would probably cry if I was playing this on 1x speed, however. And I do wish the upgrades were every 15 seconds. That would be a little bit nicer. So you get multiple upgrades. You don't feel as bad for upgrading these because of things of that nature, you know. When you get double upgrades, it just feels that much nicer. But hey, that's okay. That's okay. We're still sporing it up. We've killed like this entire back row, which is kind of funny. But really, it's not really doing anything, right? We just need to get a nullifier. Or M-Rifts, right? If we can get enough M-Rifts and start killing power, you know, they have plenty of power, but I mean, to get power from over here to over here, if we kill all the M-Rifts, that'll be kind of bit of a hassle, especially if they can't really go through the center. It doesn't, maybe that's connected, I don't know. But it would have to, ooh, oh, look at that. We got a friend indeedy. Oh, and that one took a hit. Oh, baby, that's perfect. So hopefully, by getting this one to maybe like 100, I'm gonna say 100 is my limit, but this one might not even need to get to that high. It is starting to take things over already. Look at you. You're the best. You're my hero. You're still nullied. No. Ooh, the nullifier took a hit, though. Null. Oh, okay. But get that to 100. Once it can kill this one, I think it'll be good. Because that should start to actually push. Probably kill the mortar next. And again, we're just trying. This will help in cutting off power to the side, right? We have a shear in the line here. If we can get this all the way down eventually, that'll be a huge. Like, this actually cuts off pretty much this entire side except for M-Rifts. So that's very potent. Very potent, if you ask me. Yes. And yeah, 100 was perfect, right? As you can see, we actually cut off power to them. Aha! Success. This may hold a little bit better even. But hey, I feel pretty good about what's happening right now. I feel pretty good about what's happening. The creep is making it in. It seems a little bit farther. This area is holding right now, but they are feeling some pressure. And again, all we need is just another nullifier or two. No for that. No. Oh, do I wanna? Like, a part of me, because I didn't notice this one, I mean, I kind of noticed it fairly quickly, but not, like, super quickly, right? So, a part of me wants to put one in every one. I think this is, no, it's a bad idea. Because there's no point in doing it until it's free, right? Because if I put one in every single one right now, I'm just delaying the amount of spores that I have to free them. So, spores are the ultimate key right now. The key to victory, as it were. Oh, see, if this creep right here could just eke out like that pylon, that would be perfect. Oh, it's so close. It's so close. It's filled this up, you know, it's done good. You just need some spore help. Some spore help, and it looks like it might win. Like, it's so close. Like, just kill that off. Okay, that could be sizable. Because if these two get killed, then they're in bigger trouble. That's very nice. Oh my gosh, I have 4 upgrades. The upgrades do come in fast at 4 times speed, I will admit, so that's my fault for having so many built up. Any freed yet? No. No, you don't want to free anymore? That's okay. It's okay, I forgive you. You don't need to free... Oh, yes. Oh, it's freed on the factory planet. That's actually pretty big, too, because if we can take Factory Isle, then no matter what, they'll never be able to shoot anything down. Not that I'm really worried about them shooting anything down, but, you know, it would just be nice to completely shut them down. Oh, we're hitting that critical mass where things are starting to get freed, and that's huge, mongulous. Alright. Get you to that magical hundo level. Beautiful. This one might need... This is a very big island, so it might need to be bigger. This one is compact, though, so we'll have to wait and see. I still want some more of these. 117 spores coming out. Ooh. I mean, just one more upgrade, and I think this entire thing falls, right? We kill this unit... Then we kill this power, then the top falls. Oh, it's so... I want it so much. I really do. Just feel like the spores will do it, you know? And then we don't have to waste the power. Oh, see, look at the spores over here. Everything is distracted. See, this is what I wanted to see. The spores came, everything was distracted, and this just kind of took over. Why can't you do that over here? Just land like 3. Right there. And then this gets distracted, that gets distracted, power goes off, everyone's happy. I mean, victory is assured at that point. Jeez. Just does not want to be... It doesn't want to play nice, though. Although they are holding down here, so that's actually a little bit of a shame. I think it is helpful for them that, like, this mortar and this is... keeping it down over here so it's not building up and like putting extra pressure over. Oh, we got the factory though. Factory is officially offline. Doesn't really matter. It's more of a moral victory. And you know, we got another. I saw the explosion over here. I saw the explosion. We got an emitter. Beautiful days. So yeah, the emitters are coming up. This will be another good one to help surround the base a little bit. Do like that. And again, oh, look at this. We cut off power to this entire island and this island. So I'm just going to put one over here. See that? Yes. See, now this is just good. This entire place is just going to die to the spore lines, right? It's just going to die. With this one, it will also die. So this is now all dead. Huge. That's amazing. So we got the M Rift, a clock. That's amazing. I love it. Ooh, and we freed up a friend over here. And I think this... is going to free this because so you cut off power to this whole section too. That's amazing. Because with this not getting power, that means this is now going to overflow. right? Yes, because we shut off the power down here, which means all of these are dead. You're going to die at long last, fighter. Yes. Oh, baby, it's beautiful. So I shouldn't have put as many. I guess. Well, no, this still had power, so I'm glad we upgraded it. But I'm not going to upgrade it further than 60 at this point. I think I'm very happy with our minimal upgrades, because again, we just need more spores to free our friends, and that is the goal. I will put one in each of the rest at this point, just because we will want to clean up the lands. Like I think we have enough spores that eventually everything will be free. Right, so we will want to clean it up. So we do want 20 in each of our emitters, because it will just it'll clean up. You know, once they lose power, it'll help them lose power. It'll do all the good stuff we want it to do. Like that. Oh, they lost power up there. Oh, power. Power problems. I don't know what power problems are like. I never have them in any of my maps. Never. It's never happened. Yes, yeah, we've taken over this. It's finally happened the way that I wanted it to happen without us putting more points in over there. We've taken over this entire island, which is even better. And, yeah, the last bastion. So our spores are now much more targeted because, look at how much we've taken over, right? Just so much more targeted. You can see them really raining down over here right now. That's immense. And might get some kills, maybe? No? Nothing? No explosions? Okay. We depowered this whole area. This is now on. I don't know if this turned... I'm assuming this turned on and depowered this. I don't know, but this is now all depowered. And this is now on? Oh, baby, happy times, happy times. This is getting shut down pretty hard, though, even at 20. But this is now on. Huge. Okay. I'm assuming their generation is going to be taking a hit at this point. This is on. Every emitter is officially on, except for the last one. So I do want to... I'm going to start pumping this up, because if this does turn on, this is obviously on the island with the final base. Yeah, see, this is now taking over, which is great. This will start taking over. As you can see, we're just going from one direction to the other. Nothing can stop us now. It's huge. It's awesome. That M-Rift gone. Shut off all the power to this entire island. It's done. We've taken over more than half the world at this point. And yeah, just a little bit more. And our base wins. Realistically, I think more spores still more good at this point. But, you know, I'm feeling okay with how things are. That just needs to finish. I mean, realistically, once this is released, that's at 300. That will finish the map. So I'm just going to leave that at 300. We'll put some more in the spores, because who doesn't love a nice light show? There, it's free. It's free, and that's going to take over the map. Look at it go. It's gorgeous. Yes, fill it in. You want to protect yourself? Well, you can't. I said I was going to put more in spores, but it's too late now. We can see them raining in. The spores alone are too much, right? I mean, the creep is just coming up. And there we go. Yeah, that is ever... Ooh, we got our objective without destroying the rift lab. Oh, we didn't destroy everything, though. I guess we destroyed everything but the rift lab, which is an interesting way to put it. Oh, look at the beam. Holy moly, that is zapping. And now, I guess it just went to random. Very cool. Just go anywhere you want, anywhere you please. We have officially done it. Happy days. Let's get out of here. How did we do? 127. Again, barely random map. Kind of depends on what emitters get burned. I mean, imagine if somehow, like, enough spores just freed that emitter in, like, 10 minutes. Now, it doesn't look like that's ever happened, looking at the map. There's a 116 in there. So, you can hit a threshold, and maybe you never actually upgrade the emitters until you just free that one. Like realistically, did this get freed? Well, this probably got freed because we took over all the islands. So I feel good with what we did. I feel good with the plan. Didn't exactly end up the best time, but hey, you know, it's on par with what we were expecting. It's not a 140. I feel pretty good about that. There you go, though. This has been Von Newman 1 and 2. I hope you enjoyed. Definitely a relaxing time. Relaxing. But we're doing it for the story. There's 2 more to go. Don't know how long they are. Might be another double if they are the same next week. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Have a wonderful day. And I will catch you next time. Take care.